Hey guys, it's Alima. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. So today's video is going to be a haul. A Sephora, not a gratis haul, I was going to say gratis. So this is a Sephora haul of things I bought with my discount just before I lost it after I left Sephora. So if you want to see what I got, then please keep watching. She's a diamond, I'm the rest. Wanna lay you down, I'll try my part. Alright, so these I just came from work, not Sephora, but my other job, and it's a mess on my shirt. I'm dealing with little kids now. So I have a lot to get through, so I'm just gonna get right into it and just start pulling things out. So everything is still sorted into the packages that they came in, or the bags that they came in. So I'm gonna start with the actual physical purchase that I got in hand. So first thing in here is the 500 point perk from Amore Pacific. So it comes with the treatment enzyme peel cleansing powder, the treatment enzyme peeling mask, the treatment cleansing foam, and the essential cream fluid. I mean, they're all like 0.17 fluid ounces, 0.5, 0.17, 0.17, so they're pretty small, not really that big, but big enough for you to try them. Amore Pacific is more of a high-end brand, so the product's supposed to be really good. For you, I haven't personally tried it on my face. I've tried it on my hand a lot. You know, I've gotten trained for it. But I haven't really gotten any actual, like, gratis from it, I don't believe. So, I really wanted to try this because they don't usually do 500 point perks for Amore Pacific. And I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set Setting Spray. This actually is not for me. It's for my mom. She wanted it. And I used it. I recently did her makeup yesterday, and I posted it on Instagram. And I used it on her, and it was nice. It was not anything too overly dewy or oily. The packaging is pretty. It reminds me of a MAC Fix Plus bottle, but with a little bit of glitter on it. And yeah, it smells nice too. The new Huda Beauty N.Y.M.P.H Not Yo Mama's Pantyhose All Over Body Highlighter. And in my last Sephora gratis haul, I actually was wearing it on the tops of my cheekbones. However, I did notice because it was rather hot in my apartment that it seemed to have like liquefied a little bit. So it was easier to actually apply it because it was a little bit more liquidy when it was warmer. So I just did it with my sponge. I tried it on my face when I was in store as well, and it just didn't come out it didn't look as nice as it did in my last video. Just do it quick. See, it's still a little bit liquidy here. It's really because we're cooking, so, but normally it doesn't run like that. And also maybe if it still does this even when it's not hot, I'll consider exchanging it, but at the moment I don't really see a problem with it because it seems to blend out a little bit nicer now that it's in a more liquidy form. And that's what it looks like. This is in the shade Aphrodite, so this is the second color. Then this is a repurchase. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation in the shade Chai. I had this last year and I did finish the bottle, so I repurchased it because I really did like it for summer. Matched me perfectly, and it really held up all day. I think it even was like comparable to my Double Wear, and the Double Wear is my favorite foundation. And I have another foundation from Jouer. It's the Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. I have the shade Cinnamon. I originally had the shade Praline, which was a little dark. I'm still not sure if I want to keep this because although I love the coverage, I just wasn't feeling the way it sat on my face when I wore it. But I recently wore it the other day, but I mixed it, and it looks really nice. I got lots of compliments, so I'm gonna see if having the actual color I'll still like it then. Let's show you what that color looks like though, if I can get it out. Over there. Okay. So this is what it looks like. that's what that looks like. And I did try it on my neck, on my, literally on my last day. I'll put it right here. And it did blend out nicely. And it covers really well. So that's what that looks like. I feel like it's looking a little bit brighter on camera, like lighter. And I have a Bare Minerals original, like the mineral powder in the shade Warm Dark 26. This is from my mom as well. Then from Huda Beauty, she came out with the Tantour contour and bronzer cream. So this is the shade medium. I also have another shade. One of them is going back, but I'm probably will be keeping this one. I've tried it already a couple days ago, and I did like the way it wore and the way it blended out. So I'm probably gonna keep this shade. This is what medium looks like. It says tan and tone on the cover. Just notice that the inside looks all like that. Like, I think the packaging is cute. I just don't like the edges, like the pointy. I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna hurt me somehow. I just wish it was like round. Then I have from Fenty Beauty the Pro Kisser Scrub Loving Scrub Stick. I bought this because since it's Ramadan and we're fasting, my lips are uber dry. Even though I'm currently not fasting, my lips are still uber dry. Right now they're not peeling, but like before it was a hot mess. So I just wanted to. So this is what that looks like. You can see the FP. I don't know if you'll be able to see it from here. It smells really good. This lip gloss from Buxom in the shade Moscow Mule. That's currently in here because I've already used it. So I'm gonna hold. Look at that. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Excuse me. I'll put some on right now since I'm not wearing it. Ugh, I got it on my tongue. Look, it's a nice pretty color though. It's so warm. I like caramelly. I was like, okay, I don't really own anything that particularly like this, and I don't hear anybody really talking about it. So what did I do with the box? Oh. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pick this up, and there's only 3 left. So yeah. It's Moscow Mule. So next, we're going into the next, this is the next one. So in here, first thing in here is the Biossance Tea Tree Trio. The thing about this is that if you watched my last gratis haul, I did get like sample sizes of this, and these aren't sample sizes. These are smaller than the sample sizes. So this is the mask, which is also in here. So the mask is right here in the middle. Like the size difference is really noticeable, but I'm still debating whether I want to return this since I have, like, I should just keep it right. So the mask, because I have all 3 of those products I have in here, I got I got the samples in gratis. So it's like, that's the size difference. So I'm just like, this has 0.84 ounces, this has 0.25 ounces. So the difference between 7.5 milliliters and 25 milliliters. So yeah. So in here I have the Squalene and Tea Tree Cleansing Gel, the Squalene and Tea Tree Detox Mask, and the Squalene and Tea Tree Balancing Oil. And those are the same things I got in the mini size in my gratis. So, not even know I was getting this in gratis, otherwise I would have, I wouldn't have bought it because it's like, I bought this to try it and now I can already try it, but for a little bit longer. Then, from Marc Jacobs, I got the See-quins Topaz Flash. This came out around holiday, but it was in gold packaging. The gold packaging sold out, but I saw that they still had it, but in black packaging. So I was like, I really don't care. So, I'm gonna get this. It says, do not discard this little thing. This is so pretty. Like, feel like you can't really see what it looks like. But it's like this taupey color. This taupey bronzy color with gold. Yeah, that's probably the bronze. With gold. It has blue and purple and silver reflex in it. And it just looks so pretty. I'm debating whether I want to put it on right now. Fine. Just so you guys can see what it looks like, because I feel like on my hand it's not doing it justice. Yeah, I'm not wearing any eyeshadow primer. It's like all over my face, but that's okay because this is the end of the day. That is so pretty, especially if you did it with a black base. Yes. Then I have 3 of the Bites Amuse Bouche Liquified Lip. These are actually have been on sale for like the first time they went on became part of the weekly wow for $12. They just were never not a part of it anymore, and that was just crazy to me that they even took the sign off and it was still $12 even though the sign was gone. So I got 3 colors. The first one I got is Yucca. Looks like this. Yucca. And it has a lemony smell, like most of Bites lip products. Next I have Arrowroot. I feel like when I first saw this I wasn't interested in these colors, but now I'm just like, give it to me. Give them all to me. Arrowroot's more orange. That's Caramelized, which is more of a nudish color. Can you see that? Does it blend in with my hand too much? It blends in too much, so it's a little harder to see. There we go. Alright. Then I have the other Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Dark. No, in the shade Tan. I'm saying dark because it is dark. So this is Tan. So I'm probably going to do that video next, yeah. Medium is much warmer than Tan. And I will do a video comparing them soon. So I don't want to take forever in this video and compare them now. Hourglass came up with some new lip gloss. Well, I feel like they had lip glosses before, and with some of them had the same names, and they just like probably redid the formula, changed the packaging. So I have the Unreal High Shine Volumizing Lip Gloss in the shade Strike. I could have put this one on instead, because I haven't actually tried this on yet. This right here. But again, I wanted a nude. It's so pretty. And it smells very minty. It's supposed to be plumping without the feeling, so it won't feel like how this Buxom is feeling on my lips right now. Like pepperminty, it won't feel like that. And then in here, this is, wait, hold on. One more thing from this actual order. This is the Kaja Mochi Pop Blush in the shade Soft Spoils of Mars. I've already worn this once. The day I got it, I wore it. So pretty. I wore it with no nothing. Where I was only wearing concealer. Speak English. And where I was wearing it, I had nothing on, so it lasted pretty well for it just being on bare skin. But I'm really into creams this spring and summer, so if you have any suggestions for cream blushes, let me know. I know NYX has some called like Bear With Me, like sticks. I'm going to check those out. This is probably the last thing I actually ordered, but it came before this next box. So this is the Tatcha, the Satin Skin Mist. Now, I saw that they were doing like a surprise, but I was still an employee, so I can't use like those codes that gives you the samples. But once I saw it came out on my last day. So of course I ordered it online because we didn't have it in the store. This is the packaging. So this is like for a more medium, for more normal to oily skin type, which I have. I have an oily skin type. What else? It has powder in here. Don't know if you guys want me to review this, but I feel like why not? It's an oil-free powder and mist. Keep shine at bay throughout the day for fresh, satiny, smooth skin. Has Okinawan clay and silk powder to help absorb excess oil without stealing moisture from skin or disturbing the makeup. Alright, there's more things on it, but I feel like I'll save that. I mean, at this point, I feel like nothing's gonna keep my face matte because I did just powder before I put the camera on. So, but I will try this, and we will see. We will see. We will see. I thought of that discount, and I was like, oh my god, this is the only thing. The only reason I stayed so long. Anyway, so this was supposed to come in with that order, but something happened with my address, and then when I had to reorder it, it didn't. It was out of stock, so I had to wait for this one. Anyway, this is the Ordinary, the AHA 30%, BHA 2% peeling lotion, 10-minute exfoliating facial with a pH of 3.6. Now this is the one a lot of people have been talking about this, and it's a new product, so it's just like and it's actually red. So I'm excited to try this. Don't know when I'll try it though. Maybe, I don't know, because I did my retinol last night, so I probably shouldn't do it tonight. Then I got a Sephora collection brush. I didn't know they mailed them like this, but they do for some reason. It's weird. They don't put them in boxes, Sephora collection in boxes, because to cut down on packaging, but they put them in a paper bag. I don't get it. I don't have time for this. This video is going to be long enough, right? So this fan has been out of stock in store for like ever and ever and ever. But it looks very similar to one that Scott Barnes came out with. And I feel like that's why it's been out of stock. And also there was a YouTuber that was talking about it apparently. But this, for bronzer, bitch. Anyway. Because I sometimes use this one for bronzer, but I feel like the ends are a little, like, kind of just, it doesn't, it works, but it's not, you know, as easy to deal with that I feel like this would be. So this one I was like, oh, you're coming home with me. Especially since I saw that it was in stock online. Like, you're mine. You're so mine. So that's the Sephora Collection Pro Demi Fan number 72. I didn't even tell you what number. I only got the Fenty Beauty Full Body Foundation Brush number 110. I've been wanting this brush for forever and ever and ever, and I never picked it up. I wanted the bronzer brush, but maybe the IB sale I got that. I don't need another one right now. I'm good. Like all the packaging that these things Alright. So that's what that looks like. It's supposed to look like a paw. I have the concealer brush. It's right here, dirty. I used it on my mom. So this one's a little bit more fluffier and definitely bigger. And yeah, can you go up? And up and up and up. Thank you kindly. Just go a little bit higher. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna put you back in the box actually. And I have the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade 5N1.5 and the pump to go with it, which I had to pay for, but that's okay. This is a new shade because I currently have the shade 5W. It's 5W2 Rich Caramel, and that is almost done. I should finish that up. But this is more moist shade, so I thank you Estee Lauder for extending and making in between shades, 0.5 shades, and the plastic. So this is what the pump looks like. I was thinking doing the NARS pump because we recently got that in store, not the Estee Lauder one, but the NARS pump, according to a lot of reviews, does not fit. The NARS pump does not fit the Estee Lauder bottle. But I feel like it should, but I don't know. It's supposed to be similar to the MAC because Estee Lauder owns MAC, so that would make a whole lot of sense. And just gonna put this on near my thumb. I just wish the pump was gold, or the cover could go over the pump, because I now it's not gold anymore. Okay. So yeah, I put that on my thumb right here. It's a little bit darker than my hand, so that's how you know it matches my face, because my face is not, my hand is so much lighter than my face. I feel like this looks so ugly, but it'll save me so much product. I should have got 2 for the other one, but it's okay. Okay, so next thing in here. Sephora recently picked up Melt Cosmetics, and I thank God it was just after I cleared my 2 weeks, so I still had a chance to pick it up. So I got the Melt Cosmetic Digital Dust Highlight and Golden Ore. I love how rounded this top is. I wanted to get some of the stacks, and I have the blur stack. I got that as like a gift. But I was like, I wanted to try something else. So this is such pretty packaging. It was very light. I didn't want to ruin it. I'll put that right over here. There we go. So pretty. Can't wait to try that. I have the Smoke Sessions palette. I've been dying for like a green eyeshadow palette. I was gonna get one of the ones from Jaclyn Hill, but everyone kept talking about how the shades don't blend, and I might still get that one just because it has more mattes than this one, I think. The Subculture, just, you know, I just was, maybe if I get it at TJ Maxx then, but I'm not paying full price for that. So I've seen it at TJ Maxx. It's just been a mess, so I didn't bother. So I'm not fixing it. People had their hands all up in that. But this is what this palette looks like, and it's so beautiful. I cannot wait. That teal though, the summer, oh my god. That like olive color, the third one in, oh my god. I cannot wait to play with this. And that gold right here. Should I swatch these? I feel like someone's like, duh. Okay, let's see. That feels so rough. The third one, the one I was just like awing about, was like so rough just now. Oh, see, it looked more disappointing online, but that's pretty. Why'd I do that? There you go. The thing that I bought, not particularly interesting, is the Sephora Collection Line-Up Makeup Tape. I used to use tape all the time for my eyeshadow looks when I first started, and my liner, and I kind of stopped because, you know, you're pulling on the skin of your eye. But this is made for that. It says tape can be repositioned up to 2 times. Hypoallergenic, breathable, and easy to remove, so it shouldn't hurt or be bad for you. Yeah, so that's it for this video. If you guys would like me to review anything in particular, or anything like first right away, let me know in the comments down below. Is there anything that, like, what have you picked up recently? I know the VIB sale just passed. I know, I worked it. yeah, let me know what you guys picked up, what you're loving. See you guys in my next video. Bye.